Good day, mate. Today I'm going to discuss a game I just played against a Spanish player, but he might not be Spanish, but I'm not sure. Basically, this guy has a name espiritodomal, which is interesting to me. It's an interesting game. I haven't made a video for a long time, but it's been a while, and I sort of take some break on playing chess online. Let's just have a look at this game. I make two blunders and one inaccuracy, where my opponent make two inaccuracies, two mistakes, and three blunders. We are both at around 1700 rating, and I was white and Espirito Domal was black. And let's just have a look at the game here, because it's pretty interesting to have a look at the game, because I do some sacrifice. It's a knight sacrifice to wreck the black king's defense in front of the kingside castle. Let's get to it. So f4 was moved by me, and then knight goes to f6, e3. Not rushing my knight to f3 because there is no direct threat there. b6, b3 to fianchetto my dark square bishop to attack the to put it in the main black or dark square diagonal to control all the dark squares. That's the idea of bird opening for white, to control all the opposite color. That's the idea of the opening, basically. Bishop goes to b7, fianchettoing the bishop there. I'm not really scared because yeah, things should be alright. Knight goes to f3, e6, bishop goes to b2, fianchettoing the bishop as planned. Bishop goes to e7, probably trying to protect the knight there, and then opening the way to castle, king side, c4, c5, preventing c4 to move forward to c5. Bishop goes to d3, castling king side, and I also castle king side. d5 there, challenging the pawn at c, and probably trying to expand the space for black. Knight goes to g5 there, provoking black to do any wrong move or whatsoever. But let's just have a look here. The response that black did was g6, and it's simply try to avoid any nasty threat, such as probably knight takes h7 or something like that. It could be nasty when the queen is actually moved to c2 for white. And then here queen goes to c2, batterying the queen and the bishop to attack black's king's defense. Now this is a mistake that black made. Black moved its knight to h5 there, and probably the idea here is actually um, to attack the knight probably at g5 and trying to get a pawn or something like that. But I simply move my knight to take e6 as a sacrifice that I believe would benefit me, because if f takes e6, which happened, bishop goes to take g6, and all of a sudden black's defense is actually being scrapped. So knight goes to f6 there. It's actually a wrong move and I didn't actually utilize it. I should have taken bishop should have taken h7 here, and knight cannot take back, because if it takes it's gonna be a lot of problem. Such as this. It's a checkmate. That's the reason why knight cannot take. But instead of doing this move, I do something else. So I move, sorry, what did I do? I move my rook to f3 there. It's actually a bad move, because from here it's simply it's very easy for black to sort of do a defending move. So knight goes to e4 there. It's a lot of wind today in the area. Bishop takes e4, d takes e4, and I simply move my rook to g3 check, and then king goes to f7. A good move here, I suppose, because king has to escape to safety. Rook goes to g7 check, king goes to e8, rook takes h7 there, is clearing up and equalizing on the pawn and everything. King goes to d7 there, probably trying to move the king to safety, but it's actually pretty hard, and at the same time it's actually consuming a lot of moves that is not productive and developing. So it's interesting because it seems that espiritodomal understands the safety of the king is actually very important for the game to be continuing, but at the same time it's actually moving its king too much, or somehow not in a good fashion, and that creates a lot of problem. Knight goes to c3, bringing up the knight for the attack. King goes to c8 there, trying to sort of, move the king to safety, but knight goes to take e4 there, and because the pawn can be taken because it's backed up by the queen at c2, and then bishop takes e4 here is a blunder because queen simply takes back, and if queen takes d2 there, actually it's not recommended because I simply will win material. I mean, I'm not really afraid of losing anything such as my bishop at b2 because I'm faster by tempo. I simply move my queen to take e6 there, and believe it or not, queen has to come back, so there is no chance for black to make an attack without jeopardizing its defense, since two of my major pieces is already in the black area attacking the king. So knight goes to d7 instead, and it's actually a very bad move because well, it's not a good defense basically, because then queen can go to c6, but then before that I simply take e7, just gaining material, and queen shouldn't do anything such as taking the bishop at b2. Black queen shouldn't. Rook goes to d8 there, probably just trying to defend the knight, but it's actually a wrong move, simply because it's a checkmate in 3 now. So queen goes to c6 check. There is no other move. King has to go to b8, is forced, and then bishop goes to e5 check, and either queen move to d5, or if knight takes, which happened in the game, simply it's a checkmate, like this. Queen goes to b7, or simply rook can go to b7, it's also a checkmate. So that's the end of the game. Thank you so much for playing with me, espiritodomal. Hope you enjoy this game and this video. See you next time. Bye bye.